Hi, Snickers and Butterfingers. Happy Wednesday. Everybody should have a sheet that looks like this. It says Wednesday, October 2nd, writing expressions and raging. We are going to continue off of what we did yesterday, where we practiced raging based off of what each term in the expression meant. So we're going to start by reviewing the problem from yesterday. This was a problem from our MLQ. Mia washes cars to earn money. She charges $8 per car. Mia washes X cars, then she buys a box of paints for $12 and P paintbrushes for $4 each. Write an expression that can be used to find the amount of money in dollars Mia has now. So remember our expression from yesterday was 8x minus 12 minus 4p. This can also be written as 8x minus, and then parentheses, 12 plus 4p. We're going to be talking about this right now. So your question from yesterday was, what does this 12 represent and what does this 4p represent? I'm going to read some exemplar rage responses from yesterday. So first, shout out to Greg. I'm going to read his response for the 12. So I had already told you that the 8x represents the amount of money she made by watching cars, because she watched X cars, and each car she earned $8. So you multiply 8 and X to find the amount of money she made. But she also spent some money. So then we have to take some of that money away to figure out how much she has left. Greg's response to what does the 12 represent was the 12 represents the amount of money spent on paint box. It says she buys a box of paints for $12. Therefore, it is being subtracted with the amount of money she makes from washing cars. Because she spends the money, so we need to subtract it away from the amount of money she made. I'm now going to read Jamira's response for 4p. 4p represents P paintbrushes, and 4 means $4. So it was P paintbrushes and $4 for each paintbrush. We are subtracting it because we need to know how much she has left. This is very similar to Greg's. She spent this much money on paintbrushes, P paintbrushes, $4 each. We're subtracting it because we still need to take away more. She spent more money. Looking at this one down here, this is the exact same thing, except when we're doing it, we're looking at the amount of money she made. So this is the money made. And then we're adding up the amount of money she spent. So this is the money spent. And then we're subtracting the amount of money made by the amount of money spent. So this is also a correct way to write it, and it's kind of a helpful way to think about it too, because we can just think about making money and spending money, and then subtracting those two. Okay, now we're going to try writing an expression of our own, which is going to be pretty tricky, but I think you guys can do it. All right, so the new problem. Sarah babysits for 8 hours in a week and earns $10 per hour. Then, at the end of the week, she goes to the store and buys a pair of jeans for $20 and P pairs of shoes for $5 each. Write an expression that can be used to find the amount of money Sarah has now. So, I want you guys to do this one on your own, but think about this in the same way that we thought about the last one. First, we want to know how much money Sarah makes. So, money Sarah makes. And we know that she's babysitting. So this is the amount of money she makes babysitting. And then we're going to subtract the amount of money Sarah spends. So with that in mind, set up the equation. You can set it up either way. I know we set it up 2 ways on the last one. Set it up either way, whichever one makes the most sense for you. Once you're done, flip the page, and I want you to rage about that expression. I know below it says check your answer. I'm actually not going to give you the answer today. I'll give you the final answer in the next video because I want you guys to try your best and do this one on your own. So for now, just rage and tell me why that your expression is correct, and then we'll go over it in the video tomorrow. Once you're done, go on SU Math, and remember, you get positive paychecks points for completing your worksheet, and there will be a deduction if it's not completed. Good luck!